Welcome to Millionaire Coin Finds, where pocket change turns into a fortune. Money bag. If you love rare coins, shocking values, and unbelievable finds, you're in the right place. Let's dive in and see which coins could make you rich today. Magnifying glass. Tilted left sparkles. Hello coin lovers and treasure seekers, welcome back to the channel that turns pocket change into potential gold mines. Today, we're diving deep into the world of American coinage to uncover a true hidden gem that most people walk right past without ever realizing its shocking value. We're talking about the American Jefferson nickel from the year 1972, taken directly from a proof set. This is one coin that's making collectors and dealers turn their heads in excitement, and by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why. Stay with me, because the value of this humble 5-cent coin will blow your mind. The Jefferson nickel has been a part of American history since 1938. By 1972, the coin had already become a familiar part of daily life, circulating in millions across the nation. But here's where things get interesting: not every 1972 Jefferson nickel is the same. The special proof strikes from that year stand in a league of their own. Unlike regular circulation coins, proof coins are struck multiple times with specially polished dies, resulting in that mirror-like shine and ultra-crisp details that collectors crave. These proof versions were never meant for daily use. Instead, they were created to showcase the artistry and precision of the U.S. Mint, making them exclusive from the start. Now let's talk design. On the obverse, we see the proud and dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and a symbol of American vision and independence. Every curve of his profile, every strand of his hair is sharply defined on these proof coins, a level of detail that truly sets them apart. Flip the coin over, and you'll find Monticello, Jefferson's famous home, engraved with exceptional clarity. The reflective fields and frosted devices create a stunning contrast that makes these coins stand out under any light. For collectors, this striking beauty isn't just art, it's value. What makes the 1972 Jefferson nickel proof coin truly special is rarity in top condition. Many proof sets were broken apart, coins mishandled, or stored improperly over the decades. While millions were minted, very few survived in absolutely flawless, untouched condition. Even the smallest imperfection can lower the value, which is why finding a perfect or near-perfect example is like striking numismatic gold. Collectors pay top dollar for those sharp, mirror-like finishes with no scratches, haze, or wear. Condition is everything in this game, but that's not all. Some proof Jefferson nickels from 1972 carry extremely rare varieties or errors. These could include double dies on the lettering, ultra-deep cameo surfaces, or subtle minting anomalies that were overlooked at the time. To an untrained eye, they might look like any other coin, but to experienced collectors and auction houses, these errors and varieties can mean the difference between a few dollars and a life-changing amount. Serious numismatists spend years searching for these high-grade, special proof examples because they know how rare they are. Imagine checking your old coin collection or a forgotten proof set and finding a 1972 Jefferson nickel that looks as if it just left the mint yesterday. The luster, the strike, the perfection, all preserved for decades. That's exactly the type of coin that can fetch an incredible price at auction. While most people think nickels are just spare change, true collectors know they can be hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. And now comes the part you've been waiting for, the value reveal. A flawless, high-grade 1972 American Jefferson nickel from a proof set, especially one with deep cameo contrast or a rare variety, has sold for an astonishing $115,000 to $140,000. Yes, you heard that right. A 5-cent coin that can bring in over $100,000 if it's the right one in the right condition. That's the kind of discovery that turns everyday collectors into overnight legends. So, don't underestimate those old proof sets tucked away in drawers or safes. Take a closer look, examine the details, and you might just be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. Today we're diving into a coin that most people overlook, but smart collectors know it can hold unbelievable value. We're talking about the American Jefferson nickel from the year 2000, but not just any nickel. This one comes from the official U.S. Mint proof set, and if you've got the right one in the right condition, you might be holding on to a fortune without even realizing it. Stick with me until the end because the price of this little coin will absolutely shock you. The year 2000 marked the end of a century and the beginning of a new era. The United States Mint produced millions of Jefferson nickels that year, but a select number were struck in proof sets, coins created with extraordinary care, sharp detail, and a stunning mirror finish. Unlike the coins that circulated through people's hands every day, these proof nickels were never intended for pocket change. They were crafted for collectors and investors, showcasing the precision and beauty of American minting at its finest. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of U.S. coinage since 1938, honoring Thomas Jefferson, one of America's founding fathers. On the obverse, Jefferson's profile is captured with remarkable clarity. Every curve of his face, every strand of hair, and every feature stands out in breathtaking detail on these proof strikes. Turn it over and you'll see Monticello, Jefferson's iconic home, glowing with razor-sharp engraving and mirror-like fields. Proof coins from the year 2000 have a crisp, polished finish that makes them shine unlike any circulation strike. This visual perfection is exactly what serious collectors crave. Now here's where it gets really exciting. Proof sets are often broken apart by casual collectors, stored in drawers, or even sold off in bulk without a second thought. Over time, many of these coins lose their flawless condition due to improper storage or handling. Fingerprints, tiny scratches, or even a slight haze can bring down the value dramatically. That's why finding a 2000 Jefferson nickel from a proof set in perfect, untouched, high-grade condition is like striking numismatic gold. The tiniest difference in preservation can separate an ordinary coin from a life-changing discovery. What truly drives up the value are special varieties and ultra-high grades. Some 2000 proof Jefferson nickels were struck with ultra-deep cameo contrast, meaning the frosted portrait pops vividly against the mirror-like background. Others may carry subtle minting anomalies or die variations that make them unique. These rare features are often missed by untrained eyes, but experienced collectors and professional graders know exactly what to look for. When such a coin surfaces at auction in pristine condition, competition among bidders can get fierce, and prices can skyrocket to jaw-dropping levels. Imagine this: you're looking through an old proof set from the year 2000 that's been sitting untouched for years. You pull out the Jefferson nickel, and it gleams under the light like the day it was minted. No scratches, no haze, just perfection. That's the kind of coin that can turn into a serious payday. Collectors know that modern proof nickels in top grades are far harder to find than most people assume, and their value has been climbing steadily among numismatists in the U.S. market. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the value reveal. A flawless 2000 American Jefferson nickel from a proof set, especially one with ultra-deep cameo contrast or a rare variety, has been known to sell for an incredible $113,000 to $170,000. Yes, you heard that right. A 5-cent coin, worth well over six figures if it's the right one. That's why collectors never underestimate proof nickels. What looks like just another coin to some could be a hidden treasure to others. So, if you've got proof sets tucked away from the year 2000, take a close look at that Jefferson nickel. Examine every detail under a bright light, and if it looks flawless, it's time to get it professionally graded. You never know. You might be holding onto a life-changing coin without even realizing it. We're uncovering a coin that most people ignore but smart collectors know can hold an unbelievable secret. We're talking about the American Jefferson nickel from the year 1993, but not just any version. This one comes from the official U.S. Mint proof set, and if you have the right one in pristine condition, it could be worth more than you ever imagined. Stick with me until the end, because the shocking value of this coin will leave you speechless. The Jefferson nickel has been a proud part of American coinage since 1938, and by 1993, it had already earned its place as a timeless classic. But here's what separates proof set coins from the ordinary circulation strikes you see every day. Proof coins are struck using specially polished dies and treated planchets, resulting in breathtaking mirror-like finishes and razor-sharp details that standard nickels simply don't have. These coins were never meant to be spent. They were carefully crafted for collectors, sealed in protective packaging, and sold in limited numbers. Each proof Jefferson nickel from 1993 represents the U.S. Mint's precision and artistry at its finest. On the front, the obverse displays a sharp and detailed portrait of Thomas Jefferson. Every strand of hair, every line in his profile stands out with unmatched clarity. Flip the coin over, and you'll see Monticello, Jefferson's famous home, shining like a mirror with deeply frosted designs. The contrast between the brilliant fields and frosted devices creates that iconic cameo effect that collectors chase after. When you hold a proof coin under light, it doesn't just reflect, it gleams, almost like it's announcing its value to anyone who knows what to look for. Many people underestimate proof nickels from the 1990s, thinking they're too modern to be worth serious money. But seasoned collectors know that condition is everything. Over time, countless proof sets have been broken apart, mishandled, or improperly stored. Fingerprints, tiny scratches, or hazy surfaces can destroy a coin's value. That's why finding a 1993 Jefferson nickel in absolutely flawless, untouched, ultra-high-grade condition is like finding a diamond in a pile of stones. Grading services use powerful magnification to inspect every tiny imperfection, and only a few coins make it to the top grades that serious collectors are willing to pay a fortune for. Adding to the excitement are special varieties and errors that can occur even on proof coins. Some 1993 proof Jefferson nickels exhibit ultra-deep cameo contrast, making the design look almost three-dimensional against the mirror background. Others may carry subtle double dyes or striking anomalies that slipped through unnoticed. To the average eye, these coins may look identical, but to experienced collectors, they're the key to massive value. Auction houses across the U.S. have seen intense bidding wars over coins that, at first glance, seemed ordinary. Imagine this: you open an old U.S. Mint proof set from 1993, untouched for decades. Inside sits a Jefferson nickel, gleaming like it just left the mint, with no haze, no scratches, and a powerful cameo finish. You send it for grading, and it comes back with a top-tier grade. Suddenly, that little 5-cent coin you once overlooked becomes a treasure with a price tag that could change your life. This is why proof nickels from the 1990s are getting more attention from savvy collectors. They're hidden gems waiting to be found, and now, the moment you've been waiting for, the value reveal. A perfect 1993 American Jefferson nickel from a proof set, with flawless surfaces and strong cameo contrast, has sold for an astonishing $111,000 to $180,000, yes, you heard that right. A small 5-cent coin with the potential to bring in six figures if it's the right one. That's why serious collectors never overlook proof set coins, no matter the year. Some of the biggest surprises in the coin world come from the most unexpected places. So, if you've got a 1993 proof set tucked away in a drawer, now is the time to check it carefully. Use good lighting, examine the surfaces, and if your coin looks pristine, consider having it professionally graded. You could be holding a fortune without even knowing it. If you love discovering rare coins and hidden treasures like this, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on all notifications so you never miss another jaw-dropping coin story. Keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, the next valuable Jefferson nickel might already be in your hands.